Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an advertising campaign for one or several of your Amazon listings. So the first thing you got to do is when you're on your Seller Central homepage here, click Advertising and go to Campaign Manager. And it's going to show you if you have any current campaigns, which if you're watching this video, you're probably not. So what you need to do is go to Create Campaign, and you can name this whatever you want to name it. So we'll just name this Test. Your average daily budget, so if you don't want to spend more than $5 a day or $1 a day, it'll cut it off. So that way at 3 p.m. in the afternoon you've already spent your budget, it'll cut it off for the rest of the day. But we'll just put $5. Personally, it's not really going to cost you that much money unless you're really targeting a lot of keywords that are really popular, and probably those aren't going to be really effective. I'll show you that a little bit more in a little bit here. Of course, you can choose your start date, and you can pause this as well, and then you can also choose an end date. I'm just going to leave those the way they are. You can do automatic targeting, and you can also do manual targeting. Now, generally speaking, I would always say do manual unless you're just doing a whole bunch of random products. Because if you do automatic targeting, Amazon doesn't really know. Though let me explain. Basically how that works is Amazon uses keywords to decide what keywords they should use to advertise with. But it's really not that effective because they don't really know your products. It's just a computerized system doing that, and it's probably not going to be real effective. So we're going to do manual targeting, and if you do automatic targeting, there's not a lot you have to do. So we'll go to the next step here, and you can name the ad group if you want. We'll just do Test on this, and I'm just going to put in some makeup here. Let's just choose this item right here. And the other thing is, in order for this to work, you have to be in the buy box. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Here's a product that I've selected, and then you can set the default bid, and what that does is that'll actually make it so, let's just put in 10 cents. So that means for every keyword it's going to be 10 cents unless you change it. So obviously this product is Vaseline Spray and Go Moisturizer Cocoa Radiant. So let's just select a few of these, and they give you suggestions right here. So like we'll just select Vaseline Spray and Go. We'll just, like health and beauty, that's a horrible keyword. I mean, if someone's searching for that and this comes up, there's not a very good chance they're going to purchase it, so you're probably just wasting your money. Vaseline, maybe, but we'll choose that. I mean, at least it's the same brand. Cocoa, maybe. Oh, that's not very good either. Spray moisturizer. Ideally, what you want to do is provide your own keywords. And I don't know, maybe you would put, I don't even know exactly what this stuff is, but maybe you'd put spray on sunscreen. I don't think it's even sunscreen, but let's just put that. So that's something unique. Maybe someone would just type in spray on sunscreen, and then this would come up and they might buy it. And this, honestly, this whole keyword, well, really the ad campaigns are more effective for if you're doing private labeling, as you're creating a new product and you're kind of describing what it is. But this is just an example. So then you can keep going. Like we'll just put sunscreen, and then you got all these keywords right here. Then you click add these keywords, and if you put in something twice, like Vaseline again, it'll say it's already in there. So you don't have to worry about doing it twice. Now, as you can see, this is the default bid, but we can change, we could change this one to 15 cents. and now the rest will still be at 10. Let me just see if there's anything else we need to cover. No, okay. So we'll click Save and Finish. There we go. Now, that's saved, but let's click on this in a minute because I want to show you another thing that's really important. I think it's, you gotta click the Add Group. There's a way you can tell, and see how it says your offer is not eligible for advertising. That's probably because I'm not in the buy box, but for the sake of this example, we're just trying, oh, here we go, keywords. Okay, so see this right here? Sunscreen is the estimated page 1 bid is 44 cents. So if you want to get on the very first page, you're probably going to need to match that. Now, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to be on the front page, and you may not have to. This is just an estimate, but it's kind of a good rule to follow. I mean, if you want someone to see your item when they put in sunscreen, then you're probably going to want to match that. Same way with, and you can see spray on sunscreen, it's not even available, which means there's probably not many people advertising on that. And the other thing too is just because it's at 15 cents here doesn't mean that's what you're actually going to pay. If the bid is 5 cents, I think you're either going to pay 5 or probably 6 cents for that, but that's just like the highest bid. And then over here you can see all your stats. Obviously there's none because we just did this. I'm going to go back and I'll actually show you. Let me see if I can delete this. Well, I'll delete this later. Here, archive. There we go. Here we go. Campaigns. Here we go. So here they show you statistics, and like I created this right here called Need to Move. This is just a whole bunch of random stuff that I had, and as you can see, you know, I spent $42 and I got quite a few sales, and that was actually automatic targeting. So, you know, it does pay. And there's some other ones on here that I did. I'll archive that there. There we go. So that's how you create a campaign. Just be aware that, you know, they are going to charge you. As you can see, you know, I spent well over $100 here, but it's well worth it. And you can see your rate of return right there. So that's how you create an ad campaign. Be sure to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel as well as my website, aaronredk.com.